Yo, peace to the kings, peace to the queens, peace to everybody viewing this transmission. Zudakai here with another transmission, another update. Well, today's a transmission. We're not doing an update right now, but look, I really just wanted to get on here and let everybody know, like, yo, move your body, sweat, stay active, because a lot of y'all ain't active. A lot of y'all sitting on the couch, like Calisthenics Prince is saying, you sitting down, you watching, you laying in your bed watching this, you lazy. Stop being lazy, y'all. Get up and move, regardless if you feel good or not. That's where the discipline comes and kicks in. It don't matter if you don't feel like you want to do it. It don't matter if you feel lonely. It don't matter if you feel sad, if you feel stressed, if you feel depressed. Like, get up and move and get active. Even if that's just walking outside, like, do something that's active. Get your blood flowing. Get the oxygen flowing to your brain. Like, a lot of y'all eating shitty ass food, like taking in these toxins, whether it's alcohol, whether it's like substances, you know what I mean? And then y'all not sweating that out. Y'all not getting them toxins out of your body. And that's why not only is your body toxic, but your behavior becomes toxic. And a lot of y'all is toxic because y'all not active. Y'all not moving your body. I just finished working out. I woke up late. I didn't want to work out, but that don't matter. Like, I'm here and I'm going to work out, and nothing's going to stop me, you feel me? And nothing should stop you either. Now, another thing, the reason I started working out is because I wanted to sweat the toxins out. I had bad eczema. My eczema is barely there anymore, you know what I mean? And what pretty much I was doing is I was doing my research, and obviously, you know, I changed the way that I eat. I stopped smoking, which helped, but inevitably, you need to sweat these toxins out. So if you have skin problems, go hit the gym. If you don't have a gym membership, I don't have a gym membership. I'm banging out 500 push-ups every day, 5 times a week minimum. Like, y'all need to at least do 100 push-ups a day. 100 push-ups a day ain't nothing. Come on, that shit ain't taking you more than 15, 20 minutes, even if you a beginner. So y'all need to start implementing some type of workout into your day, whether that's running, whether that's walking, whether that's doing push-ups, pull-ups, anything to get your blood flowing, to get you sweating. Another thing is too, y'all try to take substances to wake up. All you need to do is sweat. All you need to do is work out and you get the blood flowing. I'm not drinking no coffee. I'm not taking no supplements. I'm not doing none of that. This is all just purely off eating the right food and working out consistently, staying disciplined and staying focused. Yes, you might slip up a day or two, but that doesn't matter. And when you slip up, you have to double down on what you didn't do the day before. And that's just how you're going to stay consistent. There's so many people in this world right now that are obese, that can't lift themselves up. There's so many people that feel stressed, feel depressed, but they don't take action to make it change. We have to take action to make these things change. They want us stressed, depressed. They want us fat. They want us obese. They want us sick. They want us filled with toxins so they can control us. This is all a game of control. And we need to be aware that if we're active, we can hop up out of that loop and we can start to make our own cyclical rhythm. We can start to make our own routine that is actually going to uplift us. Not only uplift our physical bodies, but uplift our mental and uplift our spirit. Move. We were meant to move. We were meant to be active. We were meant to sweat. That's why we have pores. That's why people work out. That's why we're built like this, so we can work out. We were built to climb trees and run around and be active, not to sit on the couch and watch somebody else's dreams come into reality behind the screen. That's not it. That's really not it. And they trying to take your life from you. You feel me? They're trying to take your life force from you and have you think it's okay to sit down and eat Doritos and watch videos on YouTube and not get up and change your life and focus on yourself. You feel me? They try and make it seem like, yeah, don't be too uncomfortable. They try and push that so you can sit down and be comfortable, quote unquote comfortable, which is really uncomfortable in the long term. If you want to be comfortable in the long term, you have to start becoming uncomfortable in the short term. Short term, you have to take short term, it's something like short term losses or Short-term sacrifices for long-term. Short-term sacrifices for long-term. I'm blanking on the word right now, but pretty much what you want to do is you want to sacrifice your short term, so in the long term you can be healthy, you can be active, you can be strong, you can be grateful, you can be happy, you can be at peace. But if you're always focused on the short term, the long term is not going to be bueno for you. You feel me? So we need to focus on the short term in order for the long term to pan out the way we want to see it. And the only way to do that is to stay active, and not only active physically, but active with your dreams, with your goals, with your aspirations. Stay active. Stay focused on what you want to see happen, and it'll come to reality. But if you're not active and you're not taking action on the things that you want to see happen, they're not going to happen. We're all grown-ups now. Your mom's not going to come and build your business for you. Your father's not going to come and pay you like your job. Like that's not how this works. You know what I mean? Like, we're grown-ups now. We need to take control of our lives, and we need to take the steps to get to our destination, and we need to stay active. Yes, we definitely need to pray, but guess what? Action is a form of prayer. So pray. Put in that action and pray. When you put in action, you praying, you're manifesting, you're creating. And that's what we need to do. We need to stay active. And I'm telling y'all, like, regardless of how much money you make and all that too, if your physical is out of whack, you can have $100 million. When you have diabetes, when you get heart cancer, when you get lung cancer, when you get whatever type of cancer it is, then you're going to start finally caring about health. And also you're going to realize that none of that money can save you, because you can't pay to save yourself. You can't pay for that. You can pay doctors for a surgery, but they're not going to tell you how to actually heal yourself. They treat you. That's why they're called treatment centers. And a lot of people, they're only worried about the physical, about the money. But you need to be worried about your physical. You need to be worried about your health, internally and externally. You feel me? Like, be worried about, like, focus on your health first. You feel me? Once you focus on your health, all of that other stuff will start to come. All of that other stuff will start to come. But if you only worried about the physical, the materialistic gains and the materialistic activities, health don't follow that. A lot of times people are sick, filled with toxins, do toxic things, have millions, maybe even billions of dollars, and they toxic. They drinking Pepsi, they drinking Coke, they drinking liquor every day, they going to the bar, they blacking out, they doing cocaine, they doing hard drugs. Like, yeah, they have bad bread, but they're addicted to these substances, and these substances control them. And the masses want that. Why? Because they want you to follow that. They want you to follow that protocol so you can become a zombie just like the rest of them. Just like the rest of them. When I tell people that I don't cook my food, all of my food is, I'm on a sun-fired, quote-unquote raw vegan, just fruits and vegetables. And I'm building muscle. And I'm active every day. And I'm getting my protein in. And I feel great. And I'm by myself almost every day. And I'm happy and I'm blessed. Like, they don't want you to be like this. And a lot of times there's toxic people, and I tell this to them, and they'll say, nah, that doesn't make any sense, this, that, the third. And you know what? At this point, I can't even argue with them. I just say, you know what? Live your life, do you. I see who's having a good time and who's not. I'm always blessed. I'm always blessed and highly favored. Other people, not so much. I see them slugging around. I don't think that's cool. You don't think that's the right move? You don't think that what I'm doing is filling my spirit and making me feel alive? That's cool. If you don't think that's going to change your life too, that's cool. But we have to understand one thing. Change is inevitable. So whether or not you want to change and get up off the couch and start to work out every day and start to sweat out these toxins, you don't have to do that. But guess what? You're going to be met with sickness and you're going to be met with dis-ease, and you're going to have to either make that change or you're going to wither and you're going to die on that same mother flower, on that mother flower couch. So that's your choice. That's really your choice. All I'm here to do is to give y'all a little bit of motivation and just say that put in the work, stay active, stay motivated, and just stay disciplined, yo. There's so many days that you will not want to, you pretty much aren't going to want to do this every day. You're pretty much not going to want to do it every day. But it doesn't matter. Do that. Do that and don't stop. Word. Do it and don't stop. Don't stop. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let your feelings stop you. Don't let what other people say stop you. Be around like-minded people. Be around, that'll help you. That'll help you. If you get people that you know that like to work out or like to run or like to even just walk. Feel me? That'll help you. But inevitably, you need to do this for yourself. You need to get up for yourself, and you need to work and you need to sweat for yourself. There's going to be a lot of times when nobody's there. I would say the best thing to do is start to do this by yourself. Start working out by yourself. Do it with you. I and I. We're doing this. There's nobody telling me to do it, and there's nobody telling me not to do it. I'm just here and I'm doing it. And when you start like that, then when you start to work out with other people, it's just a motivator, you know, but you always are aware that there's going to be times, months on end, there might even be years where you're working out by yourself. And that is totally fine. And that is totally fine. You have to put in this work. So on that note, Zudakai with another transmission. Stay active. Stay blessed. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. I haven't been that active on this because I've been active on this and just working out, you know what I mean? But I just living. But I'm going to for surely be staying active on YouTube. I'm coming back. A lot of more videos. We're gonna end off. Q3 is coming right around the corner. Q4 is coming right around the corner. I'm gonna be posting very, very frequently, and we are going to bring the channel up. We are almost at 500 subscribers. Let's see if we get to 500 with this video. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Peace. Haribo.